Transautomobile here. In this video, we're going to compare our Mitsubishi L200 Triton double cabin pickups of different trim levels. In some parts of the world, they're famously known as the Mitsubishi L200, and in some parts of the world, they're famously known as the Mitsubishi Triton. You know what? I always thought of the word Titan, and in my opinion, this is something that actually symbolizes the Mitsubishi pickups. Oh wow, look at this. Definitely the muscle of a Titan. We have different trim levels available. The Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL, the GLX, the GLS with the manual transmission, and then the GLS with the automatic transmission. By the end of this video, you will be able to decide whether you need a work partner, an adventure buddy, or both. Hello and welcome to Transautomobile, your specialist in exporting brand new vehicles to the continent of Africa and the rest of the world since 1973. Today, we're at the port of Antwerp here in Belgium at Transautomobile. If you are not subscribed yet, push the subscribe button to watch the latest videos on our YouTube channel. Watch this video till the end. We will talk about the Mitsubishi L200 Triton model, the 6th generation model, which is the current generation, released in year 2023. I will talk about the exterior and the interior in this part. And then we're going to cover the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL, the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLX, the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS manual, then the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS automatic. For each pickup, I will talk about the exterior, interior, the engine and performance, and then of course, I will also be covering the key industries where they will be imported. After this, you will know why all 4 pickups are equally advantageous despite the visual differences. I'm going to talk to you all about the Mitsubishi L200 Triton model. It was first released in year 1978. It has decades of reputation not only for reliability, but also for value for money, ride comfort, and cheap running cost. This made the Mitsubishi L200 Triton a unique pickup if we think about it, because historically, pickup truck manufacturers either focused on making workhorses that would drive from A to B to get the work done, everyone. And then you had other pickup truck manufacturers that only focused on lifestyle, the kind of pickups you would drive to your mall or drop your kids off to soccer practice. But with the Mitsubishi L200 Triton, it was like the best of both worlds. And this made it one of the most flexible pickups in its segment, everyone. One that could be used for your lifestyle or one that could be used professionally. The Mitsubishi brand has had a big reputation in the Dakar Rally, and this aspect kind of had an impact on the design of latest Mitsubishi vehicles. And when we look at the previous generation Mitsubishi L200 Tritons, we saw the round edge. It made it look like a street-legal rally car. And this can also be seen on the current generation Mitsubishi L200, how you have the muscular design, which I earlier called the muscle of a Titan. But it doesn't stop there. Mitsubishi developed a clever 4x4 system, famously known as the Mitsubishi Super Select. And I'm going to talk about it in detail later in the video when I cover the L200 Triton GLS models, both of which have this clever 4x4 system. For the Mitsubishi L200 Triton model, Mitsubishi has always stuck to the body-on-frame construction method. Now, for the pickup truck segment, this is a very common construction method because it greatly enhances towing capabilities and off-road capabilities. The stress from the towing or from the off-road session is channeled directly to the chassis beam, everyone. And this is an aspect that made the Mitsubishi L200 Triton flexible. Here at Transautomobile, we can add accessories to enhance the capabilities of your Mitsubishi L200 Triton. Accessories like front bull bar, tinted rear windows, off-road tires, and of course, a bed liner. Check the links in the description for our YouTube videos of the Mitsubishi L200 Triton models we export. Now I will talk to you all about the Mitsubishi L200 Triton 6th generation, which is the current generation, released in year 2023. For me, the design is revolutionary compared to the previous generations, which were round-edged, everyone, because this time, for the exterior and the interior, they have employed the sharp edges. Now, this can be perceived as a leap towards being premium, especially for the GLS trim level. But for the GL and the GLX, it does look more like serious business. The front design fascinates me, especially the design of the front grille. It reminds me of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero of the 1990s. The headlights are similar to the Mitsubishi Outlander, thanks to the chrome trim you see over here, and then of course the fact that the lightings are split. The same can be said about the rear lights. The second generation Mitsubishi L200 also had rectangular rear lights, similar to what we see over here. Towards the interior, the sharp edge design may come across as revolutionary compared to the previous generation, which was more round-edged, but then it actually is a strong sign of history. It makes great references to the Mitsubishi L200 Triton models from the 1980s and the 1990s, everyone. With all the Mitsubishi L200 Triton double cabin pickups, you get electric windows, with the driver's window being automated, and you also get electric mirror adjustments and center door lock. This generation Mitsubishi L200 Triton does not only have the looks, it also has the capabilities. With this generation L200 Triton, you have a diesel tank capacity of 75 liters. Wheelbase of 3 meters means better maneuverability. These 4 Mitsubishi L200 Tritons are tropicalized, which means reinforced radiator, reinforced suspension, and reinforced air conditioning. As someone who drives a pickup, I can confirm there is a lot you can do with your Mitsubishi L200 Triton. This is the same segment as the Toyota Hilux, the Nissan Navara, and the Ford Ranger. You can go on long road trips exceeding 850 kilometers with a full fuel tank. Now we will start by talking about the exterior of each Mitsubishi L200 Triton pickups. We will start with the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL. This is a true workhorse. Built to last thanks to the 16-inch steel wheels, the plastic front bumper and the plastic front grille. Plastic door handles and plastic side view mirrors is durable material to be having, especially for long terms. Towards the rear, you'll notice you get a J-deck bed. You get tether points on the side, and thanks to these, you can tether your payload in place. And you also get additional tether points inside the bed. And now we move over to the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLX. With this trim level, we get the best of both worlds. The workhorse with a little bit of style. There's no compromise on the utility aspect. You get a J-deck bed with tether points on the side and, of course, tether points inside. No compromise on capabilities. However, sometimes you do need a little bit of style. The Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLX has the answer. The 16-inch 6-spoke alloys that look stylish with the strong Mitsubishi identity brings me back memories of previous generations of Mitsubishi L200 Tritons, and of course, other Mitsubishi 4x4s with the 6-spoke alloys. Painted front bumper, but with the white paintwork, the front grille does stand out. Now let's say you take your adventures and your lifestyle, or your adventurous lifestyle, a little bit more seriously. I have the answer. The Mitsubishi L200 GLS manual. Of course, let's not forget about the style that comes with this trim level. The 18-inch alloy wheels, the black front grille with a nice material to it. With the chrome on the side, it all gives the L200 Triton GLS manual a premium look. You get xenon headlights with LED daytime running lights and, of course, fog lamps. Chrome door handle and chrome side view mirror with the side indicator integrated. How premium does that look? Towards the rear, for the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS, you get an E-deck bed, which gives the exterior an aerodynamic look. But rest assured, there's no compromise on the utility aspects. The tether points are inside. Need help climbing in? You get the side steps. But sometimes you just need to be at ease. Sometimes you just need to take a few steps back and relax. You need to give time to your family, to your adventure, to your lifestyle. And here at Transautomobile, we have the answer. The Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS. Very similar exterior to the L200 GLS manual with the premium touch. But hold on a second, there are some key advantages. You get a rear view parking camera. Now, as a pickup truck owner myself, I can confirm that having parking cameras on your pickup is one of the best things you can have for maneuverability. You also get tinted rear windows. Wow, that's fascinating, everyone. You don't need to use this only as an escort vehicle to escort a government official. Sometimes the most important people are your own family, and they will get the privacy. In addition, you also get keyless entry. Now we will talk about the interiors of each pickup, starting with the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL. It's definitely a workhorse thanks to the durable plastic and then also the durable tissue seats. But it gets better as we look at the floor. It's covered in durable material which makes it easy to wipe clean. Plenty of storage space and cup holders, radio system and climate control. Now over to the interior of the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLX. More comfort thanks to the fabric-lined floor and the center area which cocoons you with a proper armrest, a central console storage and 2 cup holders. Now let's just take a moment and look at this swivel wheel right over here. This is the same 4x4 system as the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL, but you get a swivel wheel. That's quite fancy. The steering wheel has this nice rough material on the side, which means better grip. You get a radio system, climate control. For the interior of the Mitsubishi L200 GLS manual, very similar to the L200 Triton GLX in the context, you get the tissue seats, you get the armrest with the central console storage, cup holders, and the 6-speed manual transmission over here. But there are some key differences. The armrest over here is leather wrapped. And you also get leather wrapped multifunctional steering wheel, a nice touchscreen for your infotainment system, digital climate control. And onto the center area, you get this piano black trim, which looks quite pleasant. And there's driving mode as well. This swivel wheel is for your 4x4 system, but hold on a second. It's no ordinary 4x4 system. It's the Mitsubishi Super Select system. You get 2H, 4H, 4HLC, and 4LLC. Now, let me explain to you all about how this Mitsubishi Super Select system works. The 2H is self-explanatory. It means two-wheel drive. 4H actually means four-wheel drive, which can be used on tarmac. The central differential remains unlocked, which means there will be no tire wear. However, when you engage in four-wheel drive high range, that's when the central differential is locked. That is when you need it for serious off-roading. But if you're even more serious about your off-road session, you get the four-wheel drive low range. Towards the rear seats, it gets even better because you actually get an armrest over here. Now for the interior of the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS. You get leather seats with the white stitching onto the side. For the driver's seat, you get electric seating adjustment. Leather touch onto the door panels. Leather wrapped steering wheel, which is multifunctional. Wow, that's fascinating. And the grip can also be seen over here, everyone. Most importantly, you get automatic transmission, which means smooth acceleration, both hands on the steering wheel. You can just relax. And just like the L200 Triton GLS manual, you get driving mode and the Mitsubishi Super Select four-wheel drive system. Thanks to the leather seats, it's more comfortable, and also you get this nice armrest over here, and then combined with the tinted rear windows. What am I missing? Nothing. And now we will talk about the engine and performance of each of the pickups, starting with the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL. You get a 2.5-liter common rail 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine that produces 110 horsepower. Combined with a 5-speed manual transmission, I get to decide how much power to channel to the wheels. And right next to the manual transmission, you have the standard 4x4 system with 3 modes. 2H, which is self-explanatory, it means two-wheel drive. 4H, which is four-wheel drive high range, and 4L, which is four-wheel drive low range. For the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLX, over here we have a 2.4-liter common rail 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine that produces 150 horsepower. Combined with a 6-speed manual transmission, you are the boss of how much power gets channeled to the rear wheels or to all 4 wheels. For the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS manual, giving power to this beast is a 2.4-liter common rail 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine that produces 181 horsepower. And it is paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. You decide how much power gets channeled to the wheel. You are in control of your pickup. And last of all, for the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS, giving power to this bad boy is a 2.4-liter common rail 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine that produces 181 horsepower. And now we will talk about the key industries where each of the Mitsubishi L200 Triton pickups will be important. The key industries where this Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL will be important are industries like agriculture, construction, logistics, mining, law enforcement, military, and this can also be a perfect vehicle for crew transport at airports or even ports. The key industries where this Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLX will be important are very similar to the industries where the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL will be important. An ideal pickup for transportation of crew, and the J-deck bed can be perfect for transportation of equipment. However, this Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLX can be ideal for personal use if you take your adventures a little too seriously. The key industries where I see this Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS manual being important are industries like government. It can be an ideal escort vehicle for government officials or VIPs. It can also be ideal for tourism. Now just imagine this, you're going to a wonderful destination for tourism as a tourist and you choose this vehicle as your rental. This will be fantastic, especially for the family. They're all gonna love it. And then at the same time, it can be ideal as a crew transport, everyone. And of course, if you want to drop your kids off to soccer practice or to school, I don't think they're going to complain. It's just too bad that family purpose doesn't really count as an industry. If lifestyle and family time counted as an industry, this Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS would have been the top pick, everyone. Just imagine this, going to your family gathering and striking an impression on them, or going to drop your kids off to soccer practice. So here's our conclusion of our 4 Mitsubishi L200 Tritons double cabin. You really want to get work done? You really want to add some accessories? The answers. You really value your family time and your lifestyle? The answers are over here. But make no mistakes, you can also get work done with just a little bit more comfort. As we just saw, there's no compromise on the Mitsubishi L200 Triton value. This is the exact same level of flexibility we've seen for many, many decades. Whether it's for professional use or whether it's for private use, you get the best of both worlds. On customers' request, we can also prepare the needed spare parts kits for 1 or 2 or 3 years and send it to you with the vehicle itself, or we can send it to you by mail express to your desired destination. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below sharing us your thoughts of the Mitsubishi L200 Triton models. And don't just watch, contact us for a personalized quote on any kind of vehicle. Our sales team is dedicated every day to upholding our motto, our mission, your satisfaction.